Great morning, family. This is Sean White coming to you live this morning in Atlanta, Georgia, aka the Magic Center where everything happens. Before I go ahead and get started on this, I just want to say for all those, if you had an opportunity to watch the podcast live stream that I had last night, which was episode 149, Sean versus Antoine, by all means, put a comment in. Let me know how you felt about that podcast. Was there any words maybe that gave you inspiration, or maybe it triggered something within you? Maybe you know someone that possibly experiencing that. By all means, any feedback is much appreciative. And I titled this, What's in Your Heart? Because this morning, really, just been some great conversations that was actually had. And just to go ahead and tell you, it is a very true statement that what's in your heart, it does come out and it does manifest. So I want to jump into this just for a bit. I know it's early as far as over here on the East Coast. And certain upper parts of the country is even earlier. So before we go ahead and jump in, I just want to say hello to everyone. If you're catching us on the live, put in hashtag live. Let me know exactly where you're tuning in from. And of course, if you're having to catch this on a replay, then by all means, put in hashtag replay. And let me know as far as if you're getting any value from this. Even before I even get started and jump into our topic, just want to make a couple announcements here. First and foremost, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I will be a part of an event here in downtown Atlanta at the Ebenezer Church, which is called the National Association of Black Defenders Incorporated, will be sponsoring an event called Social Change Movement. This is something that I recommend as far as for all ages to attend. This is something that's going to be powerful. It's going to be a lot of great keynote speakers. We're going to be talking about a multitude of different topics. And I recommend as far as for CEOs, COOs, vice presidents, those that's doing active work in the communities, teachers, schools, bring your children. Come on now, guys, because this is going to be exciting. And yours truly will be a part of it as well. So that's December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. If you want more information, please reach out to me. I will send you the website and we can go from there. The second announcement I want to go ahead and mention is this, is that later on today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, yours truly is going to be going live as far as with my other colleagues with the Small Business Network, in which we're definitely going to be diving into topics and different things in which concerns you as being the entrepreneur. So those are the two announcements in which I want to go ahead and make. What's in your heart, ladies and gentlemen? We're in a season right now, in a time where, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of positive energy. There's a lot of momentum, if you will, that's happening. There are things that are shaking up in our society, in the community. If you notice on social media, a lot of events, a lot of great things are happening. People are moving and shaking, folks. There are individuals that are banking on themselves and the visions and dreams that they have, and their gifts and talents. And they're saying, you know what? I'm betting on myself. They are reaching out to individuals. They are getting the necessary skills. They are getting their mindsets and their hearts prepared and getting that all together. Why? Because they understand that they have a responsibility and obligation. They have realized that their impact to their respective communities, to society, they realize that it's bigger than themselves. And I titled this, What's in Your Heart? Because what's truly in your heart, when you get rid of all the surface stuff, when you really get deep inside, in the core of what's really in your heart, what is it that you truly want? It will truly manifest in shape. There'll be individuals that will reach out to you, in which I believe is through divine intervention, through the power of networking and collaboration. And these individuals will reach out to you. And when you show on how truly serious and committed that you are to the vision and to the purpose, they will not only work with you, but they'll start pouring into you. Just like individuals like Dr. James McConnell back a year ago. Just like with Dr. Tabitha Russell. Just like Brother Sean Fair. Just like so many other individuals. Reverend Michael McCorvey. And that's just a few examples of individuals that can pour into you. Like First Lady Doreen Wood, founder and creator of Circle of Love United community, which, by the way, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm inviting you all to go ahead and tune in. Because, of course, on that platform, when we have those meetings, it's a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of insights, a lot of aha moments, and just lives get literally changed. If you don't believe me, I'm a prime example. I've been a part of that community for about a year, and I'm not going anywhere. So stay tuned. But what's in your heart, I ask you? You know, there are forces at play that will try to derail you every step of the way. I spoke about as far as last night with Sean versus Antoine. Sean is who you're speaking with this morning. Antoine is that alter ego. It is that upper half that I work on a daily basis to arrest. Because Antoine is the type of individual that he's critical. He's maniacal. He's sadistic. He is that person that wants what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. So I work every day. I go into battle, Sean versus Antoine, good versus evil, yin and yang, however you want to describe it, right? In order to see on who wins. Think about that. Some people look at it as a spiritual battle. Some people look at it as you versus you by the hip hop preacher Eric Thomas, right? But it's all true. So what's in your heart, guys, during this holiday season? Is in your heart, you're speaking of abundance. You're speaking of progression. You're speaking of being around beautiful, amazing people that's making things happen, that's making things shake, that have faith in themselves. And when they see you, they see potential. They see the next version of you. Or what's in your heart? Do you see lack? Do you see, I don't know how this is going to happen? Do you see a spirit of defeat? Do you see I might as well just, continue to go to work, do my 9 to 5, pay my taxes, pay my bills, be a good employee, be a good citizen, and hopefully one day, I got goals, I got dreams, but maybe one day it will happen, maybe it won't. Not, it's cool, right? If that's what's in your heart, who am I to judge? Who am I to criticize? But if you're looking for individuals, in the words of Brother CJ, if you're looking for eagles, man, if you're looking to soar high, if you're looking to reach that next level, if you're looking to break generational curses, these individuals are out there. They're all over social media, folks. They're all over as far as offline. But it all starts and ends on what's in your heart. What is true. Because this I know for certain, that when you are real and authentic, and when you have conversations with your creator, and trust me when I tell you, they don't have to be loud, they don't have to be audacious, they don't have to be to where everybody sees you on the pulpit and stuff like that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as far as that when you're in your room by yourself. It's just you. No TV, no kids, no other half, no nothing, and it's just you and your creator and your inner thoughts. 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 in the morning, and it wakes you up and you cannot go back to sleep and you're rustling, right? And you're like, man, you may feel a certain kind of intrepidation or a certain type of anxiety. And you're like, man, why I keep feeling like this? And it's like, man, I want to go ahead and do this thing so bad, but I'm either so afraid, or I feel like as far as I don't have enough resources, I don't have enough talent, I don't have enough money, whatever the case. When you're going through those thoughts, are you and your creator having that conversation? Are you having that talk? There's an exercise in which I've learned when I was in school for hypnotherapy. Shout outs to HMI Institute. So any of my fellow colleagues, my hypnotherapists, colleagues, my psychotherapists, my psychoanalysts, right? My cognitive behavior therapists. If they're listening, they know about this exercise in which I'm going to mention. There is something which I learned, which is called the Paris window technique. And anyone can do it. Anybody can do it. If you want to learn that, by all means, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll give you a free consult on that. It's all good. But what the Paris window technique basically states, and this is all part of the topic which I'm talking about, what's in your heart, is that what you do is that you get comfortable. You get in a setting and you get intentional. And you visualize a conversation in which that you want to have with your creator, perhaps your other half, whatever you may be experiencing that may be rustling with you. And you paint a picture or a window. And in that picture, in that window, whatever images that you want, because this is personal, this is one-on-one, guys, you go ahead and create that. But you do not stop until that picture is as crystal clear as you can see the freckles on your face or on my face. And then from there, once you have that vision and you hold it and you say, yes, I see it, I feel it. Now you get to go a little bit deeper. And you create the image of whatever is troubling you. And I like to give it a name, by the way, because it's more personable. And you guys sit there and just have a conversation. Just like how we're having a conversation right now, you have the conversation. And don't be in a rush. This is something which I had to learn. Don't be in a rush to leave the conversation. Really sit there and listen. Take mental notes. Really find out what's going on. And I'm going to tell you something. When you come out of that, you will have a different perspective, ladies and gentlemen. I know I do every single time that I do this exercise. So I'm telling you something that I personally use and it works. I'm going to conclude with this because I have to get going here. But I want you to think about for today, question for today, what's truly in your heart? And I want you guys to go deep, as deep as you can go. No surface stuff, no fluff, right? I don't want to hear, don't say like, oh, well, I want to make $1 million. I want to travel around the world. I want to see folks. I want to, whatever the case may be. No. Because everybody says that, right? That's surface stuff, right? That sounds good to the ears. Sounds good for people to hear. No, I want you to go deep within yourself. And that's what's truly in your heart. Bob Proctor has a saying, the late Bob Proctor, God rest his soul. What is it that you really, really want? Do you know that most people don't even have a clue on what they really want? Because it's always something that people want from them. Oh, you should be a doctor. Oh, you should be a lawyer. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. You should work for this great company. It has great benefits. Oh, you should do this, because it leads you financial security, for the kids and grandkids and etc. But what is it that you truly want? What is it that makes your heart sing? That lights you up. Every time that you talk about it, you just can't stop talking about it and you get so excited. And I want you to get serious, get intentional about that. And do not leave until you get your answer. I hope that somebody got something valuable from this. I truly hope that this really helped someone out this morning. And let me know. Reach out to me. Shoot me a message. If you have my personal contact number, give me a call. And let me know what came out of that. Because I just believe that when you find out what's truly in your heart, then from there, you will spend the rest of your life actively pursuing it. And just on a side note as well, guys, I have a PDF. Very valuable information. It's called The Millionaire's Edge. If that's something in which that you want, totally for free, please feel free to reach out to me. I can send it to you on Messenger or I can email it to you. It's a short read. It's about 25 pages. It's pretty painless, but it's great information from some of the most wealthiest people in the world. And it gives you strategies and tips on how they were able to achieve their success. And it really shapes up your mindset in order to close strong. And so far, I've been reading it, and I tell you what, it's pretty great stuff. So if that's something that you're interested in and you would like to go ahead and grab your hands on that, like I said, it's no cost, free of charge. If you want it, let me know, and I'll go ahead and send it to you. Until then, guys, hey, I appreciate it. I look forward as far as to seeing you all, if possible, at the respective event for the social change movement. Again, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Also, as well, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time later on today, I will be on the Small Business Network with myself, Dr. James McConnell, Glennis Reed, and many other exciting guests as well. So until then, if what I stated on here either motivated, transformed, or inspired at least one person, then may God be the glory, and I'll take no credit for absolutely none of it. Until then, you're all amazing. Enjoy the rest of the Saturday. By His grace and mercy, look forward to seeing you all on the next episode. Peace and love, family. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.